We have 4 minutes, and, you know what stirred up for me? Somebody Jen, it was you, said healthy habits. So I just wanted to, kinda talk healthy habits this morning, and what are some of you guys' top healthy habits that you know, um, like, when you're off track that that, like, what are your top, like, 2 or 3 go-tos of, like, getting back on track? What healthy habits, are must-haves uh, in your feel-good routine?
Well, you just mentioned water, and that's a big one for me. Like immediately when I get up every day, it's go to the bathroom and I have my cup full and already on the counter in the bathroom. It's
Mm,
like empty out and then bring it in, bring in the
mm,
fresh. It's like literally every day that like wakes me up and it gets me moving. Since I've implemented that process of literally having it ready right there in the morning for me. Um, and I recognize when I don't have that for sure.
mm,
Um, and getting outside in the fresh air, absolutely. But
mm,
and more specifically, putting my feet on the ground. That's one that I know serves me well. That when I feel like, oh, I'm kind of in a weird energy, I know like get outside and put my feet down on the ground. That's one of them too. Other than going out and getting a walk every day, also. So all of that.
love it, love it, love it. Yeah, those are some really good ones. Jenna, Brenda, how about you? What are some of your healthy habits?
I get up and the first thing I do is head out to the kitchen and make my ketone because it's proven over the last 4 years that when I don't follow that, I really fall off.
Mm,
Along with making sure that I'm not all for medication, but I know that I need it. So taking my medication for my attention deficit because it helps control my triggers and my anxiety and my depression. So making sure that those are the top two things. And then sending a message to my mom and dad and just getting musical. Those are like my four things in the morning. And
mm,
or whoever I know in here, reaching out to them.
very
Just
good. Yep.
direction rather than down a hole.
Mm, love it. Yep. Love it. Love it. Love it. Um, yeah, for me, definitely, the water, like water first. And, um, because I can totally tell, like, I mean, obviously we can tell when we didn't drink enough water, but it's like it's a whole mind body thing, you know? Like I cannot focus. Like right now, I can tell that I'm super thirsty and I'm like, so water is definitely great way to start the day. And with lemon, um, and I'm saying all this because these are the things that I need to get back to. Um, as soon as I find a space, like Monday, like when I get home, I need to get back into a routine of doing something. Juicing is definitely, it is a beautiful time for vegetables. So I know juicing for me is like, if I can get it in once a day, hurrah. If I could do it twice a day, like that is one of the fastest ways to get myself back on track. And I would say also too, and I think it's just it's a nourishment thing for me, but also a feel good thing is when I can eat local stuff and vegetables. Like there's just something about looking at a container, of your a dip or a salsa or, not to mention your vegetables and stuff, but like to look at your food packaging and see like, wow, that's only like 2 hours from my house and stuff like that just gives me an energy and a momentum. Um, yeah, so I would say those are three things, especially in this time of year when we can get all that stuff for me. So
Agreed.
so remind me next week when I ask you guys, what did I say? No. How about you, Brenda? You have any to throw out there before we head off?
Well, I do the water, but I add hydrogen peroxide to it to oxidize the blood. And when your blood is oxidized, it's less likely for diseases to be able to grow because it can't grow within an oxidized space or oxygen filled body. So that's great. But I've also noticed that I don't yawn as much when I do that on a regular basis. So that's very good.
Try that, because I yawn a lot.
Well, those are some great takeaways for this morning. So thank you guys for sharing what works for you. So let's go drink some water. All right, head off, get your stuff done. We'll see you back here.